Hey, what up, folks? It is Major G, and coming to you with a bit of news. You guys who follow my channel know I don't really uh, uh, talk about the president and all that stuff and political um, things that are going on, and that's mostly by choice. I mostly want my channel to be about just like fun stuff. Um, but now there is something that is affecting me, my livelihood, my coworkers, everyone who, in fact, a lot of people just all over the country as well as people all over the world. Um, and we just got so I'm just going to read an email real quick that we were given that's being passed along to us by one of our people in HR. One of our I'm just going to read something that's been passed along to us from uh, our assistant director in HR. So, hello all. I just learned that I will be speaking at a panel to a group of congressional leaders in 2 weeks in Washington, D.C. regarding the J-1 program. I will be representing all of our company with regard to the importance and value of the J-1 program. Now, I'm hoping to get your help with some preparation I am planning. And she's the next paragraph is just her asking for people to just kind of write about the J-1 program and what it means to us by both people who are J-1s and Americans. And then she asked us to share the email with others. And it's from our assistant director. So some of you probably don't know what the J-1 program exactly is. So I'm going to go ahead and look at this this is on the state website, the Department of State's website. So this is the J-1 visa, is what I'm referring to, and so the J-1 visa provides countless opportunities for international candidates looking to travel and gain experience in the U.S. The multifaceted programs enable foreign nationals to come to the U.S. to teach, study, conduct research, demonstrate special skills, or receive on-the-job training for periods ranging from a few weeks to several years. So essentially, what this is the J-1 program is a temporary visa that allows people from other countries to come here and work. Either they work or they go to school. And how it affects us is that a lot of our seasonal workers are J-1s. We have people from we get people from Jamaica, Thailand, Taiwan, Poland. I think we have a couple Russians this year. Bulgaria. What else? Where else? The Philippines. Yeah, just and what was it? Vietnamese. We also get Vietnamese people who come here, and those people come here and they work for a few months usually. For example, and Ecuadorians. I forgot about them too. So people like the Eastern Europeans and the Ecuadorians are usually here for probably about 3 to 6 months. And then like people like Jamaicans and Filipinos and Vietnamese will often stay here for up to a year. And the ones that we get are students. They're students in hospitality. And so the reason I'm talking to you guys about this is that because of this email, it looks like the J-1 program is being cut in terms of what kind of cuts, I'm not 100% sure, but the fact that the J-1 program is being threatened affects us as national park employees. Um, and uh, and not just national park employees, but others as well. I understand that Disney is a big proponent or a big user of the J-1 program as well. And they have a number of people in Orlando, at the very least, who are cultural ambassadors, is I believe what the title is called, who come over to Disney and they work there for a year or two or whatever it is. I'm not sure. I haven't worked for Disney. But I have seen this. I have seen this on their site. You can look it up. Um, and those people just come over and they're basically there just kind of to tell others about their country, where they're from, things like that. While they do whatever, they probably also work in like gift shops and whatnot, but they're kind of there to represent their countries. Here we use them primarily as seasonal employees, and ours are mostly in school. They're university students who are here for either um, culinary school or hospitality, um, and they come here working on to further their degree as kind of a paid internship-ish kind of program, or a paid senior project or whatever it is, um, and get more experience in hospitality. And so this if the J-1 program is cut, then we lose a lot of employees, which means that we will be horribly understaffed and we will be horribly overworked, because one of the things about working in a national park is that because we are so rural, um, not a lot of people want to come out here. There's been plenty of times where we'll hire somebody and they just don't show up. Like I think that's something like 3 out of 5 people that get hired don't show up. Like they just don't even show up. And then a smaller number will come here, and then they realize, what they have to live with, and what kind of changes they might have to make with their life, and they realize it's not for them. So, so one of our saving graces is that we have the J-1 program, so that we aren't so horribly understaffed, and our company looks forward to the J-1 program as a way to keep things rolling. So I just kind of implore you guys. I just wanted to let you guys know about this, and please, if you want to help out, just talk to your congressperson, or you can call them up, send them a letter, email them, whatever, and just kind of let them know what's going on, because the J-1 program is pretty important, and not just to us, to other people across the country. Um, and it's not like they're illegal immigrants. In fact, from my experience being here, pretty much every one of our J-1s leaves at the end of their their tenure in the United States. So let me go ahead and show you this as well. Let's see. So, J-1 visitors may remain in the United States until the end of their exchange program as specified on Form DS 2019. Once a J-1 visitor's program ends, he or she may remain in the United States for an additional 30 days, often referred to as a grace period, in order to prepare for departure from the country. In fact, from what I know, from what I know of the J-1s that come here, they actually use that time for touring. So like they save up a ton of money, and then they'll go tour the U.S. They'll go like to Las Vegas and Los Angeles and New York and Florida, and this is money that goes straight to the economy. So I mean, this is that's it's not really a bad thing, and it's not like they're overstaying. So um, yeah. Now, of course, there are people who do end up finding love with J-1, people who were originally here on the J-1 program. My old boss actually married an Ecuadorian man, and um, and he was originally here as a J-1, but they got married and they were able to do that, but it was a long process, So he didn't stay here illegally. In fact, he had to go back to his country for a while, and there's a lot of times where people will find love, and then the J-1s have to go back to their country. So and so they have a long distance relationship, and they work out the details on how to get that person back, or whether the American's going to go over to their country. So um, it's not like this is some kind of illegal immigration program, backdoor for illegal immigration. So yeah. um, yeah. So yeah, please just kind of pass this video along, help us out, do something, or let your congressperson know that the J-1 program is actually very, very important. So yeah, thank you very much. And until next time, be excellent to one another, and party on, dudes.